All right, everyone. Welcome for the PPDT session. So, very briefly, I'll tell you what exactly do. Can you mute yourself? There's some disturbance on someone's end. Shrey, thank you. Basically, a picture will be shown to all of you. I'll be screen sharing, and for 30 seconds, this picture will be visible to each and every one of you. After that, you might even get it on your WhatsApp, but after some time, I'll take that down from there. And then after 30 seconds, all of you will be given 4 minutes. I'll set a timer for 4 minutes. And in these 4 minutes, you will write your stories, whatever you can perceive out of that picture. For those 30 seconds that you see the picture, ideally, you should just utilize those 30 seconds entirely to observe the picture and understand what is this picture trying to say and communicate to you. Okay, and then you make everything in your mind, and in those 4 minutes you write your story. You basically tell what do you see. You identify the age of the people you see there, you identify their gender, you identify their mood, and that's everything that you have to mention in your stories. After 4 minutes, I'll alert you all, and then you'll have to stop writing, and one by one we'll be narrating our stories to each other. Okay, one by one, like I'll name you all, name you out, and then you have to narrate your stories. You'll be given 60 to 90 seconds to narrate your stories. Be very quick, keep your stories brief and to the point. And once we're done with the individual narration of all the stories, we'll start a discussion. All right, that discussion will not last very long. And once, in order, see, why is that discussion happening? Because we want to come down to one common conclusion of the story, right? So we all at the during the discussion we'll choose one person who is going to narrate the story for us finally at the end. Clear? Any doubts? Perfect. For the ones who can switch their cameras on, I highly appreciate you do that. And I will be screen sharing for 30 seconds now, okay? Can you see my screen? Yes.
Yes, yes. Right.
Can you see the image?
Yes.
All right. So I'm starting the timer. You may utilize this time. Go. Okay. You still have the picture on your WhatsApp in case you want to say that for a while. I'll take that down soon. And also, your time starts now for writing the story. Okay, everyone, let's have your attention. If you can switch your videos on, I'd appreciate that. Oh, you want me to name this? Naresh, Labjeet, Shaurya, Krutik, everyone. Also, stop writing. Samar, Anita.
मैंने थोड़ा लेट स्टार्ट किया था, मैं थोड़ा काम चला गया। एक मिनट फालतू।
Okay, perfect. I'll come to you a little late. Anita, let's hear from you. You've got 60 seconds. Try wrapping up your story within these seconds, all right? And your time starts now. Unmute yourself. Start.
Hello everyone. I have perceived two characters, one male and one female of age 26 and 28. The female is in positive mood and the male is in negative mood. The action of my story is catching a smuggler. Shweta Singh is an IPS officer who is posted at Pathankot, Punjab. One day she got an intel from an informer about a drug smuggler who was dealing in drugs and was selling it to the youth. She immediately made a team of 5 members, got the sketch ready of the smuggler by the artist. She also informed she also gave circulated the sketch and informed at all the tolls and all the tolls and caught him in a bus with the help of the informers and with her team. And she motivated and thanked her team for the good work that they did. Thank you.
Perfect. Absolutely on time. Thank you, Anita. Nidhi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, let's hear you.
I'm doing well.
You may start. Are you ready?
Um,
Okay. Start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From the given picture, I perceive two characters, one female and one male, age group between 25 to 35, and mood is central. My main character is male. Ayush 35 is an IPS officer posted in border area of Jammu and Kashmir. From the secret agents of our government of India suspected that there is some illegal activities happening around the border. He has given a task that that he should arrest the people and the culprits who are doing the illegal activities. He prepared his team and went for the task. He prepared all the things and all the resources and divided the and uh, and divided the work uh, as per and divided the work accordingly. He and also prepared and alert his team that if they suspect some illegal activity or suspicious activity, they will proactively take actions against that step. He uh, he saw that a lady came near to him and gun pointed him. He sorry ma'am.
No, you were doing great. You were doing great. I'd like you to end your story.
He noticed that one lady came near to him and gun pointed him. He with some signals alert his team and uh, arrested her and also completed the task given by the government of India and also collected the information and the activities taken by the women and her team and also arrested her and give her to the police. Thank you.
Great, great. You just need to time yourself in a better manner. Otherwise, your story was great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't be nervous. It's absolutely fine. Naresh, can we hear you?
Yes.
You may start.
So, gentlemen, I have perceived two characters in the story of age group around 25 and 30, mainly of mood positive. So, action of my story is training on hijacking of plane. So, Raman is a 30-year-old retired Air Force pilot. Who is training newly inducted cabin crew of civil aviation, and Shreya is a 25-year-old newly joined air hostess in civil aviation, and Raman is sharing his experience on preventing situation related to hijacking and how to handle tricky situation like gunpoint. And with help of his experience and guidance, civil aviation had a more vigilant and active cabin crew in their team.
Okay, amazing. Samarjeet.
So,
Kabir, I'll come next to you. Go on.
the Samrat, 24 years old, is a undercover agent, is an undercover police agent who received information about the recent hijackings of bus, and he got information that the next hijacking is going to be in the on the significant bus, and he traveled by that bus. After going so far, a lady gun pointed the driver of the bus, and she tried to hijack it. He Samrat suddenly suddenly sent the SOS message to his team, and captured her immediately. And after that, he bring her to the police station and try and get out the information from her.
Okay, thank you, Samar. Kabir. Prasad, I'll come to you next. Kabir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Mm,
Yes.
I'm really sorry I was not able to complete my story. It's my first time, so I don't know what to write. So I was just observing, and I'm really sorry. I hope you understand.
Okay, do you want to just observe everyone's story?
Yes, ma'am.
You may do that, okay?
Yes,
All right, perfect. Prasad.
I have also not observed picture.
Yes, you didn't. You joined late. Okay, I'll send the picture again on the group and take your time. Meanwhile, I'll listen to everyone else's story and then I'll come to you at last. Okay, works for you?
Okay.
I sent the image again, okay? So you have that. And who's left now? Anjali.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
All right. So in this picture, I have perceived two characters. One is male and the other is female in the age bracket 25 to 50, and their mood is neutral. So Mohan is a retired government officer and he stays with his only daughter, whose name is Meghna. Being a single parent, he has raised Meghna all by himself. So after retirement, one evening, the father-daughter duo was sitting in their front lawn when Mohan shares his idea of doing something towards the society and helping underprivileged children. So the two, they get into contact with an NGO, and through constant efforts, they try to better the lives of several underprivileged children, and this way they're able to act as good Samaritans and contribute in their best capacity towards the society.
Okay, Anjali. Okay, thank you. Harsh, are you there? Before that, Harsh, just one second, okay? Someone joined recently. It was Manjot. Hi, Manjot. Are you there?
Yeah, ma'am.
Manjot.
I'm here.
No, not
Yeah,
Manju.
ma'am.
Manjot. Manjot. Manjot, are you there? Okay, no problem. Harsh,
Okay.
let's hear your story.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I perceive two characters, a male and female, a terrorist of 20 and a woman from Raw agent of 24. One day, the UP police has suspected a terrorist near the in the active area in a city which is very active, and they took him under a custody and handled to the Raw agency. The woman Priya was from Raw agency and she was intimidating him and getting out all the information from him as he was planning an attack in the city. And uh, even he was later announced as main a character of 2611 attack. So this was the story which I have perceived.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Harsh. Yes, Manjot, do you want to say something? Manjot? Okay, you're not audible.
ये
Yes,
किस
go.
चीज है फोटो दिखाने डे यार
Sorry, come again. Manjot, drop your text, please. And you have an image on your WhatsApp. Just look at it and try making a story. I'll come to you at the last, all right? Kritik.
Hold on, ma'am. Just give me 2 minutes. Actually, I'm just shifting my place.
Okay, Kritik, all right. Lovejeet.
Excuse me ma'am.
Yes, Manjot.
Ma'am, can I have a picture too for writing a story, ma'am? If
Yes,
it is all right with you, just
I
for
have just
practice.
sent that on the WhatsApp group. In which group are you?
Okay, just a moment, I'll check it, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. Lovejeet, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Let's hear your story.
So I found two characters, one male, one female. Age of male 28, female 25. Action of my story is catching a looting gang from the Goa by the CBI. Chulbul Pandey, 28 years old, and he is a ACP in the CBI. He got the case to investigate and caught a looting gang, which is always undercover and not able to caught most of the time. So he planned with his team, read the previous cases clearly, and found out the way what are the common places, what are the some places where these looting are happening, and he make the all the map of the Goa and pinpoint the expected locations. After this, he make all the he give the one by one character to all the he himself become a businessman, and then they started in their own cars looking in a luxurious way. And once he was being stopped by for the lift by a young girl, and while he stopped the car, he got pinpointed by him. Already as planned, he has all his accessories with the GPS pinned devices. So after when she looted him, and then he make a emergency call. They tracked her and get into the location where all the gang was there and caught them, and they solved the case.
Okay. Thank you, Lovejeet. Mm, all right. Nidhi. Were you done? No, Nidhi was done. Hold on. Riddhi. Riddhi, are you there? Riddhi. Okay. All right. Krutik, did you change your place now? All right. Let's hear you.
Yeah. So in my story, I have perceived two characters, one man and one woman, who are aged between 25 to 30. Anjali is an IPS officer, and the other male character is. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sarthak. Sarthak, are you there?
Am I able?
Yes, you're audible. Go on.
Hello. Uh, Observe.
You're not
Sarthak,
audible.
you're not audible. Bring your mic closer to you.
Not audible.
Audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
keep your mic
yes.
closer to you, okay? Go on.
Uh, Hello, friends. So what I've observed, there are people in the picture. One is me, other is of age bracket 20 to 35, and both remote. And the action of
I'm sorry, but I think your voice is breaking, at least for
Sarthak,
me.
yes.
Yes, sir, you are not audible actually.
Bro, you're
It could be
stuck.
a network problem, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a network problem. Can you sort that out? I'll come to you later. Okay? I'll come to you later. Um Shaurya.
So from the picture, I perceive two characters, one male, 35 years, neutral mood, one female, 25 years, negative mood. So Raj is a bus driver.
Sarthak, let Shaurya complete.
Okay. So Raj was a bus driver. He was responsible for the travel of foreign diplomats that had recently visited India. So as usual, one fine day, he was usually picking up the passengers from their respective homes. And after driving a few kilometers, a lady came up to him, walked up to him, and pointed a gun and told to follow the directions according to her. Raj, realizing the danger to the passengers, he convinced her that that the route that she had planned had traffic at that time. So he convinced her to take a different route, and he went to that route, which had a police station on that route. So meanwhile, he also switched on the SOS emergency button that was there in his bus. So in order to inform the authorities, he then analyzing the traffic situation, he suddenly applied brakes, due to which the lady fell down. He then overpowered her and caught her with the help of the passengers. They tied her up, and later on they handed her over to the authorities, and thus he was hailed as a hero. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaurya. Uh, Mayuri, are you there? Hi, Mayuri. Okay, not a problem. Sarthak, ready?
Am I audible now?
Yes, works better. Go on.
So the action of my story was creating a self-help group. So Sarah was a passionate about women's empowerment. So she decided to found a women's self-defense club. With a skilled team of instructors, she created a place for women to learn about self-defense techniques. She The club gained popularity through workshops and seminars, which offered different classes to ladies, and this helped them in grooming their self-defense skills. Uh, she also gave practical tips about how to encounter things in real life. Beyond self defense, it became a supportive community where they were also fostering friendships and empowerment. She also gave the attention to media and local sponsorship. Local sponsorship helped it grow. So at the end, Sarah's club was able to foster, and it became a really big organization. And she felt self-satisfied with her work.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Kritik, ready?
Yeah, yeah, I'm ready. I'm sorry for that before. Right?
It's fine. Start.
Yeah. So in my story, I have perceived two characters, one man and one woman who are aged between 25 to 30. So a public transport was hijacked by two hijackers going from Delhi NCR to Delhi Dholakuma. The hijacker took control of the bus and drove bus to an unknown location. Meanwhile, a lady police officer riding in the bus took out her service revolver and tackled the two hijackers bravely and was successful in arresting them. And then she later on uh, was able to transport him to the authorities, and she was successful in her mission. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Riddhi, can you hear me now? Shambhavi connect. Hi. Will you be able to narrate?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So, Bula, age 28 years, and Rupa, age 25 years. Both characters, age mood neutral. Bula is a public transport driver. He used to drive his bus from various places, and while riding through the mountainous regions, uh, he came to know that someone is standing beside him, pointing a gun at his head, and the lady directed her commands to Bola as she wanted him to follow her routes, as she planned to take over the bus and hijack the bus. And Bola, being a present-minded citizen, and he took he Bola being a present-minded citizen, he he started he didn't panic, but he started taking this situation with a careful mind. And while her being unattentive at him, he secretly informed the authorities about the kidnapping or the hijacking of the bus. And while she was directing the routes, he secretly passed the bus through the local authorities, or the alley through which the local authorities who would uh, see the bus and identify the bus. And soon the bus reached the destination, and Bola was able to uh, Bola was able to sorry
It's okay.
yeah,
Complete
Bola
it.
was
Complete
able
it.
yeah, so Bola was able to uh, really sorry.
It's fine. He was successful in his task, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right. Rohit, are you here?
Yes, but I need some time.
I know, I know. Okay, okay. I was just about to say that. All right. Shivam, are
Okay.
you okay? Shivam, no, no, not Shivam. Shivam is here for observing. Shrey, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, but is it okay if I just observe?
Sorry, Shrey, come again.
I'm saying I'm here, but is it okay if I just observe today?
Yeah, yeah, perfect, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Is anyone left to narrate their stories? No one, right?
No, Nidhi left.
It's your turn.
I knew narrator would say this. I know. Manju,
Me too.
I was searching for Manju and Prasad. Okay, Manju, let's hear you first.
Gentlemen, according to my perception, there are two characters, one male character and another female character with uh, another female character. Sheila is a 23 years old girl. She was studying his MTech in IIT Guwahati. She was so courageous and she is a NCC candidate. And she strongly believed in the woman empowerment. Okay, and also she like to visit the natural place, the natural environmental places, national parks, and zoos like things. And also she was interested in trekking also. One day, on Sunday, she planned to visit that nearby lake in that Guwahati. She went to that their lake, and then she planned to go there. She planned to uh, do in that. She want to go in the boating. She find a one boat there, and she went to the inside the lake. That boatman while enter the when when the ship entered into the center of the lake, the ship boatman pointed threatened the Sheila with gun. And she didn't panic because she's a MCT candidate. She has so uh, more courageous, and so he um, uh, be- uh, she is more courageous. And then with the help of he was well trained in the NCT cadets. He also know how to handle the gun. So he took the gun from that boatman, and he said and he took him to the nearby police station and left to this hostel. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Manju. Prasad,
Yes. Uh, Good
start.
afternoon, good evening, gentlemen. In shown picture, I perceive two characters. One is male, another one is female. Age group of female is 25 and male is 30. Action of my story is defending from robber. So, Arti is BSc Agri student and a karate champ. One day she was going to her college by the rickshaw. After some distance, the rickshaw driver has uh, has a gun. He pointed uh, pointed at Arti and demand for the money which she have. Arti immediately make a tactics and defend and take gun from his hand and trigger to the rickshaw driver and immediately called to the nearby people for help and caught with them help of them, and then after he called the police, and all yes, and the police commissioner was impressed on her work and give the award for those things. Thank you.
Okay, Prasad. Okay, Prasad. Thank you very much. Rohit, ready? Rohit, do you need time?
Yeah, just 2 minutes more.
Okay, sure, 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 sure. All right, meanwhile, I think everyone's done except me, right? And before Naresh points it out again. All right, so I'll go on with my story. I'm also timing myself, so don't worry. Yes, so good evening, everyone. I have perceived two characters in this story, uh, a male of 30 years old and a female, 25 years old. So, in my story, Ria, a recently passed out lieutenant from OTA Chennai, she was out for a stroll randomly for an evening walk where she realized a suspicious activity happening. uh, so there were two, three men who were surrounding a traveler bus, and she suspected that there were some students inside who were actually trying to bang the window, and she realized that there's definitely something wrong. And given that she saw one of the men armed with one of the revolvers, so she quickly, using the trainings and tactics that she has learned during her training at the officers training academy, she caught hold of the three men one by one, tackled them, fought with them, and then took the revolver from them, and was successfully managed to reach the driver and put him at gunpoint, and was able to successfully rescue the entire the kids who were being kidnapped by these three men, who often did many of these such tasks, which were revealed later on during the investigation, and got them arrested through the uh, with the help of the police. So yes, that's pretty much about my story. Thank you. Oh, and I overtimed. All right. So is there anyone who's left to narrate their stories except Rohit?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Rohit. Perfect. Go on.
As picture shown to us, I perceive two characters. One is male, one is female. The age category of male is between 25 to 30, and the female is between 26 to 28. Inspector Ria, who was in J&K police, was going to duty from Pathankot to Jammu by bus in plain clothes. And during en route, bus was stopped by some suspected people, took over the control of the bus and diverted the route. Ria quickly contacted the control room by texting message and a call, and Ria took out her service revolver and warned the suspected people to stop the bus. And later on, the control room van reached there, and they nabbed the suspected people and saved all the passengers from the bus. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Okay, everyone. So we are done with the narrations of all the stories. For the ones who are observing, and now comes the main part of this entire session, where the group discussion will begin. For the next 15 minutes, we'll be under this group discussion. We know each and every one of our story, right? And now let's start the discussion.
So I think
So
from the
gentlemen, we have
picture we
perceived
all
two
have
Actually,
perceived
as
two
characters
all
today,
of
characters.
us have
and it
perceived
is
So
a
that
one
there are
is
situation of
two
male and
characters,
one
hijacking.
is
one
female.
male and one
So
female.
one
The
is
age
male
group
and
of
female is there.
26 to
Female is
30.
evident from the
We
fact
have
that she is
seen
wearing a
that
top,
most of us have
and
made
I think
We have two
history
common
it's a
things.
bus
of
First,
scenario
it's a
since
male and
the
female,
person is
and the
hijacking a
age
yeah,
bus
group,
it's a
or a
male and
plane
and the age
female,
group
of
of
and
both
somebody.
male and female are between 20 to 30.
Gentlemen, I think it
yeah,
is a
20
hijacking
and
situation.
age group is there,
And there are two
and also
common
the female is
things.
holding a gun.
The
The
female
Initially,
is an
so
somebody
IPS
gets
officer.
The
Even
hidden
this
female
is a
is
police
holding a
female is
department.
revolver.
identity.
Even this is a
female is
common
holding a
Revolver,
revolver,
yes.
whereas the
Female
man
gun
is
and
holding the steering wheel,
Yes, so he's
which
driving
is
something, right?
so
Gentlemen,
he's
I thought
driving
it's simple
something,
because
and
the
since the
water is
lady is
surrounding
standing, we can
them.
assume that since you cannot stand in a car, it could be a bus.
Yeah.
So
Bus, yes.
yeah, so bus is
Gentlemen,
there.
I think it will be a boat.
But
I think the water is surrounded
It
them.
could be a bus, it could be a plane, but we can perceive that it is a
It can be
hijacking
a plane.
situation.
It can be a
Yeah,
plane
so
because
it
he's
can be
holding
of
the
hijacking
steering
of a
wheel.
bus.
Yes, it can be
Yes.
hijacking of a
Yes,
bus.
I
So
agree
we
with
can
Shaurya.
agree on hijacking of a bus, right?
aeroplane
Most of us can agree
Yes,
uh,
on
yes,
we can
hijacking a bus. Yes.
So
and
hijacking on the
But
bus
I
is
think
agree.
the water is surrounded them in that boat. Which I saw
both
that water is surrounded them
Uh,
in that
mm,
picture.
but it was a hazy
But
picture. No? It
in
was not. It can
hijacking
be
of
also
bus, we
trees.
can't, we cannot
Hijacking of bus is,
take
I think, we
It
should
could
add
be
that
a
clause
It is
also.
more
it is
train,
action.
it
possible.
could be
I
a
think
bus.
the
Driver of the
Take
bus
so,
is
public.
most of us have observed that there
Because
was
you
a
already
picture
had a
where
problem recorded around the
Manjunatha,
smuggling and a suspicious activity happening.
Actually, Manju is
And
right.
I think
Manju is
I
somewhere
think
right.
most of
Please,
us
please.
have agreed to it be a bus. How many of you
yes.
all agree with the bus?
Manjunatha, you are
Somehow this
right.
one
It
vision
you
is
are
agree
right.
actually
Most
striking
of
me.
us,
in agree
If you
between
most
the
of us see.
hijacking of the bus.
if you
I
see, we
agree
can see
should
the reflection of the
agree the
trees.
theme of
We can see the reflection
hijacking.
of the trees
we
at the
can
back.
say that the bus is
The
used for
water
transporting
Manjuna
the
is only a
smuggling
boat and that
material, but
front
not
portion of
lead
boat is also
from one
look
to
like that
another.
only.
We can say that bus is used by the smugglers to transporting the drugs from one place to another.
Okay,
Because
but
Agree
is
with
it
But
is
Shaurya.
it for the
but
If
smuggling
I
if
or
the
is it
thought
for
bus
the
is
I
being
thought
hijacking?
the front portion of the
then
bus it
then
may
Smuggling
not
or
look like
hijacking?
that.
okay, okay.
I would
Agree
like
with
to add a
Shaurya.
Look
point
like a
that
boat.
if we are in a
Let us
bus,
first
there would be
listen.
so many people and they would easily
then
encounter them. I think in the bus that
But
situation would
it's
arise.
already hijacked by some kidnapper or like bad people, and the woman is from a
to
government department.
the
Yes.
male or the
We can
female. Instead of deciding on the we have to give
And
enough
we
un-
can
the
we can
If
we
we
can
unable
hijack
decide
to
the
the
take the
theme
outside
to be
female
of
this
hijacking, if we
because
decide
the
the
ship
theme to
holding
be
gun
of
in her
so
hijacking,
hand.
then
those who
there
agree
Prince,
must
those
be
who
Yes,
so
agree
many
Shaurya.
with the theme
passengers
of
there.
hijacking,
So
raise
we
your hand.
Prince,
cannot
how
hijack a
many
single
since
alone
the
person.
women since the women have a one gun with hand we can empower her
Gentlemen, so far
Exactly.
we
They
agree that
need also
it is a
self-improvement.
hijacking situation.
Yes,
If
sir.
this is
So
would
we
be a
should
good
follow
option.
this story
okay, guys, how many of you agree
and
that
form up a story.
lady is the savior here?
I
Uh,
agree with the lady being the
I
savior.
agree.
don't agree.
She might be from law
Yes.
enforcement
yes I
agency.
We
I'm
can
in for
take
that.
Story
like
narrated by the
from one of
Shaurya
the stories here. Yeah.
that bus driver taking the delegates or any other person and then a lady with which hijacked the. I think
Manju,
lady
please.
seems to be very relevant and it has a very good actions that how he stopped. It seems to be very
Yeah.
real.
So since he's a bus
Gentlemen, I
driver,
want
he
to mention
he
one point
he
that
he can always think of opportunities. Like if you suddenly brake, and the person who is not applying the seat belt, he's liable to fall. So instead of that, I think we should make the bus driver, the main role.
The
Hijacker.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
think
Are we agreeing to the
Savior.
we
hijacking
should
theme?
be a
Are we agreeing to the
yes
hijacking theme?
Yeah,
yes
hijacking
Hijacking
theme
theme
is
is
definitely
agreed,
Agree, agree,
Hijacking.
and
agree.
male is the savior. The man is the
yeah.
savior, and the woman is
no
No, no,
victim.
no. The female is the
I
savior.
want to contradict
gentlemen,
something. I want to contradict.
Okay, go on.
I have a contradiction
I have to mention that
that driver is
that
driving the
front
bus.
portion is look like a
He
boat
cannot be
and
the
the water is
savior.
surrounded them.
I think
If we are taking the hijacking theme, then we should make the women as the hero because she is holding gun in her hand,
I
and
So
think,
also
who
but
who
from
drives
So
where
we
the
can
that
make this
gun, from
same
where
as a
does
great
that gun
part
from?
of
If you're
hijacking.
assuming that the
who drives that?
woman
why
is
don't
a police officer, so if the woman is a police officer, then if she basically looks in the civilian clothes, whereas
because she is
if
under
you are
cop
if
operation,
you're
she is working under cop operation. We can say
Yes.
that.
Yeah, it can be that. It can be that.
Gentlemen, we can make it as a training program for
Then
hijacking
We
situation.
can say that
who is
she is
doing the
Then
working
hijacking
I
part?
think the most
under cop
relevant theme would be
operation where
self-defense group.
she has given some task to complete and she suspected some suspicious
with the
activity.
Let's detach the theme of this
Okay.
story.
I like Sarthak's story very much. But since most of us agree on the hijacking, we're going
hijacking
with
theme.
hijacking.
Yes. Uh,
Your idea was
so
actually
Since
pretty
if
good.
most of the group is agreeing on hijacking, let's go with hijacking part.
Hijacking is
Yes,
a
yes.
theme which is
Sure.
I
confirmed.
want to
We are not
Hijacking is a
messing
I
with
theme.
want
that.
to
Hijacking
I
is
want
the
to add
theme.
one
Right?
point. I want to add one point
Now we need to
that
decide who is the hero of this entire theme. Who is the
Okay,
hero?
so
The
how
man
many
or the
people?
woman?
Okay,
I
so
want
how
to
many
add
people
something.
think that female is a savior?
No,
yes
I don't think that. I don't
I'm
think that. I don't think that.
I'm in for
according
the
to
woman
me,
being the
the
savior.
driver.
No, I'm
Okay,
not in for women being the savior. I want
okay,
to add an external character from outside the story, outside the picture,
okay. Please go
who
on.
can
Okay,
be a
please go on.
who can be a savior
Please go on.
because woman is holding
Gentlemen, we can make the
Just hold.
male as a savior. It could be a trained pilot working as a sky marshal in a plane.
please let me finish my part. Then after that you contradict mine. Okay. So as the
We have
driver is driving, as a
Anyone
But it's
agrees that he might be a
the
sky
bus,
marshal in a
not the
plane?
plane.
Okay, okay.
but
Let
it's
someone
just
Uh,
a
speak.
plane. I
Okay,
think
let
no,
someone just
Manish
speak.
plane.
was on that.
as
He can, but
so as we can see that driver is driving the bus, so he cannot actually if he try to snatch the gun or he try to break the bus, then she will surely she has the gun and she can easily shoot him down. So we should bring the external character as a main character. So like I mentioned that
When
another is
we
work another is working as a
when we have two
under agent for.
characters in a picture, so why we take our main hero from the outside?
Why we
I
That's
agree. I don't think the main
we
character should be given outside the story. Let's
Correct.
make the main
Yes.
character
it
someone
We
can
among
be
the
have
given
two
characters.
it can
characters
be
in our
given
picture,
it can
so
be given
let's
that outside the
make
picture.
our main hero from that only
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there
The
are
main character
multiple
needs to be
characters in the
among
picture.
these.
It's not necessary to
It
make
is
the
not
Gentlemen,
necessary.
You
instead
know,
of making it a
uh,
bus, can't we make it a plane hijacking situation?
I think it's
Naresh,
not a plane.
actually, it
That's
seems to be more like a
as a
bus,
plane.
so
It
plane
that's why we
hijacking
looks
should
like a
take
situation.
it
plane.
as a
Plane
bus.
hijacking.
So
That's they
actually,
will be two
actually, we
pilots.
see a
Why
steering wheel there. So I'm assuming it's basically a bus or a
In
four
plane
wheeler.
hijacking,
Okay.
we don't have
If
that much of action.
if it's a plane,
And I think we
if
should
it's a, so it will
let's
If
leave
it's
it
if
whether
it's
it's
a
a
it has
plane. Let's come to the steps how we are solving the situation. Let's leave it whether it's bus or train, whatever it is.
Yes, we
no
have.
no no. Actually, it's a bus because if we go with the
We have
plane, then
come
there
to
can be another
It would
pilot
be
who can
very
gentlemen. I
operational,
have
pilot
to
in
nature
the
start
other
of
with
pilot,
that.
any
right?
vehicle. Let's put some
And I
action
don't
to
think
it.
there's any
Yeah,
point
it
in
will be
having
bus
if
a
it's
because
a
it
bus,
has
pilot
we
its
should
if the
steering wheel.
pilot
if it's
doesn't
a
think
plane,
that
ahead.
anyone
We
is
progress
so
ahead
Okay,
from
this is
the.
not leading anywhere. Hold on, hold on. This is not leading anywhere. Hold on. Manju, what do you have to say? Be quick.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, I thought it's a boat because the water is surrounding them, and the front portion of the people, it's just like it look like a boat,
Okay, I have see.
according
I'll
to
tell
my
you what.
perception.
I'll tell you what. We are not
We
agreeing
should
on
go
boat.
with
We are not
majority.
agreeing on plane. I'll tell you what. I personally, when I perceived the picture, I saw the reflection of the tree at the end. Reflection cannot come if the water is not there. So I kind of agree to Manju's point. It can be a boat because smuggling and hijacking such stuff also happen through waterways.
actually
Let's think of that one.
during the summers actually you can see the image of whatever is there on road.
it's
Actually,
very
that's very
rare
much
to
possible.
hijack a boat.
It's
We
like
did
if
it.
we
During
smuggling,
during summer, heat
if
waves
we
actually
actually,
project the pictures, and we have already learned about that in 12th class, I think.
Okay, Niti, go
So
on.
it can be, and
I
I think
think
most
if
of the
you
people
we are
agree as
assume I have an idea. If you are assuming it to be a boat, we can make the lady the police officer, and she must have some GPS device in the smuggling goods. So due to which she was able to track
So
the
how
location of the
I agree with
boat.
your
for
point,
now.
but
It
we
is
can make the lady as an Indian Coast Guard officer.
I agree with your point. I agree with
Yes,
so
yes.
We can make
we
the
can,
lady as an Indian Coast Guard assistant commandant
and
officer,
she's
and
working under, and she's working under a project, or we can say that she's working under operation, where she is
Yes.
not
she is
wearing the
commanding the
uniform
interceptor
of
boat.
Indian Coast Guard and wearing a
okay.
civilian
So
uniform
so
so that
okay. So
no
it
one
totally
can
changes our
identify her.
theme. Okay, so it totally changes our theme. It's not hijacking anymore, right? It is like
It's smuggling then. If it's not hijacking, it's smuggling. It's
yes, it's
equally
smuggling.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
smuggling.
Let's
it is
make it
smuggling, and
right.
the woman is the savior here, and the man is the smuggler, right?
Right.
We can agree
Right.
on that.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
Agreed.
yeah, I agree
So
that.
I don't think
next,
there are any contradictions. So
the
let's
next thing is
choose. Yes, Kritik.
Let's put some more actions in our story, like how she controlled the situation and how she
yes. Please
caught
go
the
on.
smuggler.
Please go on.
The lady with
yeah.
help of
So
her
We can
crew
say
of
that
Indian Coast Guard.
she gone to the operation area with her team in
Okay,
civil uniform so that the smugglers could
did
not
their work.
able to identify her. We can say
Let's
that.
say that
With
she
the
appeared
help
to
of
be
And
her
acted
team
like a bodyguard.
overpowered
the
Yes.
main point
the
is the
smuggler.
main point is that she has a service she has a revolver, so we can call it a service revolver, right?
He might have overpowered the
I
smuggler
have
with
an
help
idea
of
to
her team.
add actually to it.
Yes.
And
She
she
will overpower
I have an
the
divided
idea
the
with
work
this smuggler.
and allotted
We can
and she divided the
The
work
boat we have
among the
other
team members of her team and allotted the places
what's
there.
about that? The lady tried to contact the
I think
smuggler
okay,
that
okay.
she wants
So okay,
to
so
she would
how
try
did she
to
get
smuggle
in there
from him,
first?
and
How
after
did she
that,
get there?
after their meeting
she'll
decided.
get there
So
because one of us
I'm
mentioned that she was an undercover, so she must have gone as an
Yes.
undercover agent,
Exactly.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
she must have kept the revolver with her. So this
It's easy
And
to hide.
you
It's
know
easy to hide. Undercover
Okay, but smuggling
what
is
we
what
need
kind of
to
boat is
consider
this?
that this it is a cruise ship or it is a motorboat, because
I'm a
in the
submerged.
motorboat it is a private one and she can't go directly, so
She
we should
can't
tell
glide
We can
directly.
go
cruise
with
She can't
cruise
hide.
ship.
cruise ship which
He
having
can
a
he
lot of
can
I'm
boatings
saying
use
that
also.
No, she can take the
ship
ferry.
and
Ferry
with
is
uh,
a
the
better
help of
So
option.
a
So when
team.
we are
she can do
You
traveling,
can
undercover
say that
agent
it's
to
a
this.
merchant navy ship or
I'm
something then.
If it's the
no,
merchant navy, how can a
No,
smuggler
Cruise ship would
actually
be
smuggle
better
in a
idea.
merchant navy ship?
there are a lot of
Motorboat.
people.
It's a small
no.
motorboat. We
Please
can
listen to
observe.
once listen to my idea, please.
Please,
Okay,
please go
Samar,
on.
go on.
Let me
Hello.
see in the chat.
So we can
Yes,
say that
Tanuj.
she as a and she contacted the smuggler before that she wants to make a deal from him, and after that he got on the ship. She take off his gun, put on his head. That could be the case.
Okay,
Okay, so if she's ordering something or she's taking
Okay,
something,
there was a
it will be
she
particular
in an
location.
order
It's
to
separate.
She
How
would be
did he
taking a
get
deal.
into
arrest
the
him.
port?
There was
She would be taking a deal.
okay. 3 more minutes to go, and Anita, I want to hear you. Post that we are choosing one person to narrate the entire story. Anita, go on. Anita, can you hear me? Okay. Anyone who wants to give the final idea of the stories before we choose one person to narrate?
We can
I have an
make it as the lady have founded the lead as cruise ship was carrying cocaine from different countries, supplying it to India. And the lady might be from IB department. She acted as an undercover officer and boarded the ship, cruise ship as a tourist, and found out the smuggling situation.
I think we should consider it as she is an undercover agent and working in collaboration with the Coast Guard,
Coast Guard is
because directly Coast Guard or they directly
And
Yes.
now,
get into
the
the
smuggling.
correct.
The
investigation,
Now
I
we
smuggling,
can
would
the
say.
add
smuggling is
steps
the
like how they improve the cross-border communication and how, with the help of the joint
So we
operations,
can
they improve
we
the
can add
possible
also
can we
actions
that
also, like she got the
so
intel.
Guys,
She
do you
maintained
agree on the
contact.
We can say
point
that
that she would
okay.
be
with
fetching
the
the
help
deal?
of the government of India, she organized a good communication with
joint
the
operation.
and also tightened the security so that like this illegal happening will not happen in the future,
Yeah,
ensuring that.
can we consider it as a
As
West Bengal,
Lavjeet sir has already
another
said,
region is
asked us
Bank of
that what
Maharashtra
kind
because
of boat is it. So
trees
can we
also
agree
there.
on that?
No.
It is a cruiser ship. It is a medium-sized cruiser ship with goods like behind it with some space for goods, and
Yes,
so
yes.
the undercover agent
Please
hid
let me know
herself
who
into
agree
those
with the
goods
point that
when no
she
one was watching,
faking
and
faking the deal. She will be faking the deal.
Some, so you're not audible. Like, can
Samar, you're not audible. Okay.
Anybody?
Okay.
you
Now that we have decided,
repeat your
now that
point?
yes, now that we have decided almost everything about our story, who wants? Please choose one person to narrate the entire story. I am in for Lavjeet and Shaurya. These are two people who I nominate to narrate the story.
I'm nominating Sarthak.
I'm
I
also
would like to
nominating
nominate
Shankar.
Shaurya.
Nominating Logic.
Okay, I can also, but yeah, Lavjeet sir, you can.
I nominate Navjeet sir.
Shaurya.
I'm
Shaurya,
gonna
you
go
may.
with
I think
Shaurya.
we should give the chance to Sarthak because last time Lavjeet narrated the commentary.
No, it's fine. It's completely fine.
I think we
I
should
also
go
go with
give
Lavjeet
the
and
Lavjeet
Shaurya.
did
chance to
narrate last
I'm
time.
Sarthak.
also going with Lavjeet and Shaurya.
Beautiful
No,
story.
Lavjeet didn't narrate last
Majority is
time.
going with
I
Yeah,
think
Okay,
we
so
Anita,
should
please.
give another
let's
chance.
nominate Lavjeet sir. So you
Yeah,
can go
Lavjeet,
ahead with the.
go on. Narrate your story. You have 1.5 minutes. Please go on. Start.
So the action of the story is outing the smuggler through the in the sea line, but with the help of Coast Guard. So Sunita, who is 25 years old, she is a raw undercover agent, and they got the information about the smuggling is being happening uh, at the coastline, and it will be a deal where in the through the cruise ship. And after getting in the contact with the Coast Guard, they collaborated with them. And hello, are you listening to me? It
Yes.
seems to be my
Yes, yes, yes.
connection lost.
You
Yes,
are
we are
audible.
listening.
No, no,
Yes.
you're
yes,
audible.
yes, yes. You're audible. You're
I
audible.
need
So,
we can hear you.
so after collaboration with the Coast Guard, uh, she traveled into the cruise ship where the deal is expected to be happen. So he identified the suspected persons and caught them red-handed, and then whatever the team which was also hiding and also Coast Guard by the through the emergency call was called, and they caught the gang which was doing smuggling.
Okay,
Sorry, but ना अभी सारे पॉइंट नहीं आ पाए सारे.
it's okay.
So basically, smuggling network was busted.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on, everyone.
Perfect.